Thank you for choosing to watch my video. Today's video is in two parts. One is a news flash. I just read that Sky had just announced a support of £1 million to Lewis Hamilton Charitable Foundation Mission 44. So it was amazing. And that £1 million support is actually part of a £30 million support to the Charitable Foundation Mission 44, which it says Mission 44 is to support, champion, and empower young people from the underserved community. And really is going to help them with an opportunity to close the opportunity gap. This is important to me because, as you know from my previous videos, I found Formula One by accident in 1997, sitting on a couch in Maryland. And most of you, I think all of you can relate. For all the years I fell in love with the sport, I remember one thing. Prior to Lewis Hamilton, this is just, in my opinion, it's human nature. I remember the closest person on the grid that looked like me, as close as possible, was Michael Schumacher's umbrella guy. I wish I knew his name. I don't know. I looked for it. I didn't remember his name. But he was the guy that held the umbrella while Michael Schumacher was sitting in a car, either drizzling or was very hot. He followed Michael Schumacher. He was a dark-skinned Italian guy. And for me, it was something I felt connected to because it's just, in my opinion, human nature. If I were to go to Japan and I walk into a bar and everyone was speaking Japanese and I hear someone speaking English, it's very likely that I would somehow approach the table that speak English just by association. The same thing if it was you go to a certain place in the US and everyone is of one kind, a certain race, you naturally gravitate towards someone you feel you can relate to or they can relate to you. And the reason why I'm going to make this just a little bit personal, my niece and nephew, they of mixed race. My girlfriend is Ukrainian. Prior to Lewis Hamilton, I would have never imagined that my niece and nephew could one day race in Formula One. Because of Lewis Hamilton, there are many more people that sit and look at the sport they love so much and see the possibility. So that's why Sky's support of that charitable Mission 44 is really important. It really is. And I'm going to go back to associate it to the following. There's this saying in Japan that a nail that stands out gets pounded in. And yes, the difference between, in my opinion, in so many ways, the opportunity, the strength of companies like Google, a Microsoft, an IBM, an Apple, NASA, Tesla, Johns Hopkins Medical Center, the #1 hospital in the world where I worked for 6 years. I think the diversity, the diverse nature of the employees makes a huge difference. For me, this is why I was so happy to have read just this morning that Sky has decided to increase their support towards the Charitable Foundation Mission 44. The next piece of the video is about the engineer from Mercedes discussion this morning about the fact that the power unit in the 2022 cars are actually locked in until 2025 and the gearbox. And I was just thinking about that out loud. Imagine if a team from 2022 grid has the wrong power unit and the wrong gearbox. There would be no opportunity for that team for the next 3 years. It could be a big, big, big impact on who has it wrong and who has it right. And he made clear that because of the lack of testing and wind tunnel testing, most of the learning in Formula One this year, more than any other year before, is going to be done on the track. So the teams you may see at the front may not be at the front at the end of it. The team that really would benefit from the new structure, the new cars, are the ones that learn the quickest and adapt the quickest. Now also, a few days ago, Helmut Marko from Red Bull announced something news, because prior to that, it was assumed that Red Bull would now have their own engineers to build their own engine along with the chassis with Adrian Newey. But Helmut Marko has stated that Red Bull has decided to stay with Honda until year 2025. Honda has decided to provide Red Bull with the engines until year 2025. That means that in 2026, Red Bull will come out as a complete team. That's great. So that's the video for today. I wanted to say this to all those that have watched my videos, to all those that have made comments. I appreciate it, because in the last 3 weeks, my videos have grown 324% of watch hours. I'm elated. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. I look forward to your comments. Appreciate you always. God bless you.